Good evening. My name is Todd Battle. I'm a student here at the University of New Mexico. I play football from Orlando, Florida. Today I'm going to be talking to you about mental health. Let's take a second, put yourself in my shoes. Imagine you're on campus at the University of New Mexico, at the Union, the Duck Pond, anywhere on campus just chilling. You see students walking past you happy, some listening to music, some with their head down just getting their daily pass, some talking to friends. But realistically, we don't know how they're feeling on the inside, none of them. Over 70% of students out of a 3,649 college survey taken reported that they have faced mental health struggles. This is a very important topic for us students, student athletes in college, because we're managing a lot. It's a big developmental period in our lives, and we have very limited and not as much confidence to speak about things. I'm not putting it all on universities, but today I'm just gonna speak about some things I feel like, in particular, the University of New Mexico could do better to offer for students. Along with me, I have my brother here, Vic, and we're gonna be speaking to you guys about this matter. Students struggle silently, no one, like we said, people don't always come talk to you. You don't go check on other people, but you never know what someone's going through. It can be something in class, something they just woke up, heard news from their parents, and you'll never know. And these issues are not always visible. Like, just off by how someone's walking around, it can be very easy at protecting themselves to others, even though they're going through something. This is happening on our campus a lot because I believe students don't have the resources to want to feel comfortable enough to go speak about these matters. So I believe things can be hidden a lot. And that's where I believe UNM can come in and bring more awareness, promote more interactions with students to speak about these matters. They can do things by maybe adding stronger community involvement, having people our age and similar that went through maybe similar things we may have went through, be around campus, asking, offering, hey, do you want to talk? Or this is something I went through in college. Maybe you going through this right now. Let's talk for a second. Things like this, I believe, just bring more attention and awareness to the subject, which I believe is very important. Next, I'm gonna bring in my teammate Vic, and he's gonna speak.
Hello, everyone. I want to continue building off what Ty was talking about and continue speaking about the problem. So why is change needed? Students face stress, anxiety, and pressures daily. If it's your rent, if it's your family, if it's something going on at home, sometimes you're not as comfortable speaking with your friends. You might need to talk to someone in particular. And that's not something that people like to talk about frequently. People might have fear of judgment, and some students never even reach out for help, which leads to more dangerous problems like suicide. Next, I want to talk about some evidence. So UNM Mental Health Distress and Suicide Prevention Group, they increase in serious mental illness. So there's been an uprising in serious mental illness in the past couple years. There is a need for urgent action. We need to focus on improving crisis care and bring awareness to everyone. This shows that mental health is a growing issue at UNM. Next, I want to speak about the solution, maybe what's missing at UNM. So the Grand Challenge Research Group is something that UNM utilizes, and we need to promote awareness and support to things like this. This works to improve access to care, but not all students know about this resource. Some don't feel comfortable using this, and awareness is still limited. So next, I want to speak about checking in on friends and really making sure you're aware yourself, because the first step in bringing awareness to everyone is to have awareness in yourself. So you want to take mental health seriously. Use campus resources when needed and recommend them to your friends. Encourage others to speak up and help reduce the stigma around mental health. I know me personally as a student athlete, it might be seen as weak, soft. Maybe it's just not cool. It's not the thing to do. But we need to bring awareness to this, bring light to the issue, and solve the problem. So we need to encourage everyone to speak up and also speak up ourselves. All right, to wrap everything up, mental health support at UNM must improve. Awareness, access, community leads to real change. Everyone plays a role in helping others. One last thing I want to gather is something that I personally do that helps me with my stress. Sometimes I just have a stress ball. You know, I'm not always big on talking to people, but I recently went to a health group and they gave me not a stress ball, but a stress chili, something I could just squeeze on. And it just reminds me that UNM is there to help and that I need to bring awareness. Thank you.